Good morning. We need to say something about verse 8 this morning of Philippians 2 and emphasize something about a heresy. So there was going around in the early church, the beginning stages of what was known as the Docetic heresy. Docetism was the idea that it was a Gnostic notion that Jesus did not really come as a human, but rather he looked like it. He appeared like it, almost like a hologram kind of a form. But he wasn't real flesh. And the reason is that the Gnostics who were proclaiming Christ believed that matter was inherently bad while spirit was inherently good. And so if in any way something divine were to have the trappings on it of flesh, it would be sullied and be bad because it took on materiality. So therefore, it was in a way, a theological way of protecting the construct of Jesus from being inherently sinful, because if he took on real flesh, he would be inherently sinful. But that was flawed. That's not the case. And what we learn from verse 8 is that Paul is using language to point out that he really did take on humanity. It's why we get that language in verse 8, and being found in human form, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. By taking on this human form, he becomes this, the NIV says, in being found in appearance as a man. If you have a scheme of some kind, a thing that lays out the essential plan of something, the essential posture of something, the essential form of something, it's scheme, right? The word here is schema, schemati, the present form or appearance of a man. What Paul is trying to emphasize is this: he didn't come like, right? He didn't come like a man, but he came as a man. That is one of the things the NIV does a good job emphasizing, and being found in appearance as a man. The ESV, in human schemati, in a human appearance or a human form. Paul's trying to give teeth to it so that they understand, no, he didn't just come and look like it, but he really was. He really was fully human. So the Philippians are supposed to, in seeing this robust Christology, they're supposed to sense the weight of it. Remember, the eternal Logos comes, and he takes on this human nature and really empties into the human schemati, into the human form as a full human. So this is over against the beginnings of a Gnostic heresy that would flourish later on. But even the beginnings of it, Paul is trying to mark against. He's trying to go against that Docetic heresy so that they would have a clear Christology. See, if we minimize his deity or we minimize his humanity, either one of those errors causes us to fall into heresy. And we have to recognize that in the mystery of the incarnation, fully God, fully man. May the Lord bless you today.